What's good, y'all? What's good, y'all? It's your boy Lottie. You know what I'm saying? We got
It's your boy Speed.
got Speed. You know what I'm saying? The Dixons. Welcome back to another episode of Club Dixon. And you already know you gotta be on your grown people stuff to be in this club. You know, everybody can't get in this club, but we got a new addition, man. We gotta welcome my boy Kill to the club, man. He gonna be behind the camera, but also, you know, bouncing off conversations, man. It's just grown people talk. You know, we like to try to, you know, have advancing conversations, talk about what's going on in the world, give our little insights, and really just talk to the people, man. We just getting started with this. We're gonna have guests, you know, ladies and men, you know, different industries. We really just gonna get after it, man. But you know, we've been hearing everybody want us to bring back podcasts, so we back, baby. Club Dixon,
back.
We out here. You feel me?
You know, man.
What you been on, Speed?
man. I've been listening to this Drake album. You know, like most albums, they gotta grow on you a little bit.
Yeah.
And when I first heard, I heard 2 songs. I'm like, nah, I gotta cut this off. Nah. You know? But he had one banger at the end. It was 21 Savage that I was rocking with. You know, so,
it was very different.
But
like,
I definitely feel like this is gonna be. And once I hear it a few times, I'm gonna like a few songs.
Yeah.
But for the people that like that type of music,
it's crazy.
It's gonna be reckless. It's going in all the dance clubs.
Yeah.
All the.
It's called what was it called? Never mind. Honestly, never mind. It's crazy titles.
Right.
These crazy titles, man. These crazy titles. Yeah, it was very different. I listened to it last night when it came out. I was super shocked that he dropped the album. I'm like, man, it's super close to Kendrick's and Beyonce's. Like, man, it's just everybody dropping now. But it was pretty cool. It was different. I like different albums personally. I mean, I'm probably gonna do a rating video on it soon. I'll put it on TikTok or whatnot and see what's happening. But
you see that? Did you see the he got a video coming out for it? I don't know if it's dropped or.
Oh, it dropped.
It got like it's like he was something like I do.
All them brides, I do.
It was like 10 of them. I'm like, this man reckless.
Yeah, man.
That's like I'm ready to settle down. I'm like,
for real.
You know. So.
What else was new though?
Man,
Kill, how you feel about the album though?
Yeah, to be honest, I got through like half of it, probably like 8 tracks. But it was cool. It got the whole club vibe, nice little feel to it. I already know it's gonna be remixed a few times.
Akil makes music as well. Y'all probably know we make music. You know what I'm saying? Akil is producer, writer, artist.
By Plex.
His man Plex, man. We going by our governments in the Club Dixon. We going by the governments at Club Dixon, man.
My name is Akil.
you know,
Sir Akil.
Sir Akil.
My man's Plex. I call him Killmonger. No, I'm just playing. I don't know, man. That album was crazy, but
it's cool. No, I just gotta play it a few times.
I didn't like the cover. It feel like it was droopy looking. I could barely read it.
Looked like you was off acid looking.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Looked like you was off acid.
You know, and he just dropped it randomly. No announcements.
I didn't even know he dropped it now.
Ooh.
My newsfeed came up and was like, yo.
No facts. That's lit. I'm like, what? Yeah. So what y'all think about this? So I had this conversation with Shantae, you know, Tay, my producer Tay. He said Drake is the only artist that could drop an album, no promotion, and it still be successful. Meaning, I had to clarify with them, meaning that it will sell close or match their normal sales if they were to promote it. No promo. He said Drake is the only artist that can do that. Do you agree with that?
No, definitely not the
I said artist. No. I said it's about 3. I said it was about 4 or 5.
It's very scarce.
I said right now. I said Drake, of course. I said Beyonce. She the one who created the surprise drop. I said Kendrick could do it. I said Ye could do it.
People so used to him dropping music, they don't even.
I will say for that part, those artists though are artists who like usually don't drop as often and probably go hiatus for a little bit, then drop. Drake's been active this whole entire time and just out of nowhere just dropped an album. You would think he would promote it or something like that. Beyonce can go quiet for a bit, drop it and blow, get the numbers like the
Yeah, but I mean, yeah. Well, but that go to my point though. Like
that's why I say Drake is that.
Yeah, he's a. I get that. That's what I'm saying though. Like
be active.
Bro, Kendrick damn near just did the same thing. He put out that he finna put an album and it dropped 2 weeks later. Like, it wasn't no real promo.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
He been quiet for a bit too, though. He ain't been as active.
Yeah.
So his was a little bit anticipated.
Well, that's what Tay said. He said the anticipation counted as promo.
Drake wasn't. Nobody was anticipating no Drake album.
No, that's fact.
When is Drake gonna drop? Drop every day, at least once a week. Once every 2 weeks.
Who else you think could do that though? Means the album could be just as he said. We agreed on Rihanna too, since she hasn't dropped so long.
Oh,
and she just put out an album.
Ooh,
that's anticipated too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. Because people were definitely waiting.
Okay. What about we were just talking about this. Cole. What about J. Cole? He just dropped the album.
He dropped that song.
It's not anticipated, and
that's what I'm saying though. It's not anticipated.
We'll listen to it. We'll listen to it because it just dropped, but it won't blow up like it did.
No, he dropped that
randomly.
Would it meet his same criteria if he dropped the album tomorrow?
No.
As the same? Will it do the same numbers like the off season? I think it would.
As off season, yeah.
Yeah, that's what we compared it to. We comparing it to the same numbers.
Not of his best catalogs. Is the off season his best selling? Because
we're talking about just sales. Because you gotta. We're talking about sales, things that you can actually track. We're not saying it's going to be like his best album. Like, we're not going to say this is one of Drake's best albums. You know what I'm saying?
But it's going to get numbers.
But it's going to be crazy with the numbers. So that was what me and Tay was talking about. Like, do you think?
I don't think Drake has a big fan. I mean, not Drake, but J. Cole's fan base is big enough to say, "Oh, I'm randomly dropping this," and then it blow up.
J. Cole?
Like, people got to warm up to J. Cole. Like, Drake, everybody knows Drake. A lot of people, more people.
I mean, you talking about the biggest artist in the world, but I think J. Cole has a big enough fan base where he will still sell enough.
Because I didn't even listen to that one album all the way when he dropped that one.
The off season?
The one before that.
The one before off season was that was KOD was the one.
KOD was before.
KOD was before his last one.
The one you just talked about.
So you ain't listening to KOD.
For Your Eyes Only?
For Your Eyes Only was before KOD. You said the one before off season.
The one before KOD, then
which was For Your Eyes Only.
I didn't even listen to that one really. No,
that one actually was kind
Middle
of.
Child was the song I was talking about. That was Drop No Promo, J. Cole.
That was big.
That was just a single.
That was big though.
That was big though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, bro,
he could do it.
J. Cole could do it, bro. J. Cole could do it. Kendrick could do it.
Beyonce, Rihanna. I don't think Ye though.
You don't think Ye?
I think everybody's over like did with Ye. He's like,
he did that recently, right?
What?
A couple years ago, he dropped what was that song? It was like a two-part EP. He did with Kid Cudi.
Who?
Kids See Ghosts?
Kids See Ghosts, no promo.
I ain't seen none of that, so obviously he didn't do too good.
They did promo?
It was the same time he dropped that Ye album. You know, you like that one. You said that's your favorite one. The Ye album. The one where it's just Ye on it with the mountains in the back. He dropped the same. They dropped that literally. He dropped Ye one week and dropped the other one.
Now Donda don't count. He overly promoted that one.
What, Donda? Oh yeah.
He rented out.
Then he dropped his own.
He rented out football stadiums for that.
Woo! For real, that's real promotion right there.
Man.
Do you think Nicki Minaj could do it?
No. Yes, she has a really fat fan base.
That's what I'm saying.
The Barbs, they be waiting.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Too. Forgot about that air.
You know.
You can turn the air off.
But, you know.
Yeah, man. Again, we like to bring some substance into our conversations every week. We got a little plot, little questions we gotta ask, man. So this week, just going through the week, and I was bouncing this off Speed and Kill. I wanted to go over 3 things Black people need to work on. You know what I'm saying? 3 things that we need to work on. Let's get some conversation around that as a whole. 3 things Black people need to work on. And Speed had threw one out right away.
Yeah, I said, man, Black people, we need to stop being a victim of slavery. I understand racism still exists. You know what I'm saying? But we have opportunities now where we can surpass that. Like we really run music game. I mean, you know, obviously we don't we're not the headquarters, but we have the, you know, choice to put out certain content. You know, we run the music game, we run the sports. Those are like the 2 biggest things people watch and listen to like in the world. Like people gonna rock with rap music and people gonna rock with sports. You know, we dominate in those. So it's like
But when you say stop being the victim of slavery, like when do you what do you how do you feel like we're still victims of slavery, or we still fall into that? Like,
because it's like
like everything we say or do in this world automatically reverts back to slavery.
Automatic. It's like
your job shutting down. No, listen to racist slavery, all this and that.
You can't say. Like, you can get any job any other person can get, really. And we not even investing our money. I'm not gonna say that. We not investing our money the right way. And until we invest our money the right way back into our community, we're never gonna come up as a community.
Let me alter what you're saying to make it even more potent. Stop using discrimination, racism as a vice of why you can't succeed. I think that's what.
Yeah.
When you're saying stop being a victim of slavery, that's kind of broad, but that's what you really mean, right? Like, stop using discrimination, racism as a stop, like a crutch. Yeah, stop using it as a crutch. I can agree with that. I mean, but what? Okay, so what do you feel like? What is like 3 steps or 3 ways we could improve?
3 steps we gonna improve that is stop buying all these rich people clothing. Make your own clothing brands. We need to, like, you know what I'm saying? You look on the corners, the Arabs own all the gas stations. The Chinese people own up all the nail salons. Mm-hmm. Where's the black nail salons? Where are the black-owned gas stations? You know what I'm saying? That's how they spend their money, and that's how they become, bigger. Like, we can do that too. Like, once you have enough money, man, there's only so much discrimination can do at that point. Like,
we praise a lot of entertainment fields, though. Like, a lot of us see our dreams of success is sports, music, some type of entertainment.
I know that's like a mentality thing too.
Yeah,
we view it as if that's our highest, like the best.
That's what we look up to.
Be entertaining, like, we could be an actor, we could be an artist, we could be athlete or something like that. You know what I mean? Like,
that's what we look up to.
Our peak.
That's who we like look up to. So I think that's very cultural. A thing that we should change, like you said, is more people should be going into things that I'm not gonna say really matter, because everything we do matter, but things that are everyday successes. The doctors.
We need to build generational wealth,
right? The things like that. But I mean, but the thing is, it's like the chances of you being a famous rapper are slim. The chances of you being a famous actor are slim. Not saying you can't do it. It's slim. Chances of you being, whatever we talk about, it's very slim to get into those entertainment fields where you can put that same effort into something that's more achievable and that can really help our community. Like you said, businesses, doctors, physicians, veterinarians, things that we all need, that we can pass those practices on. We ain't got no skills to pass on to our kids.
Everybody's kind of in it for themselves too.
Yeah.
So if you think about it, or you look at it, a lot of cultures, they all do it for the family. They all try to build up for the overall culture, like as a people.
Let me build on that. Because my thing I said was we need to start taking relationships more seriously as black people. Because you just said people of other races, they think about their family when they get into it. Oh, I'm finna go be a doctor because I know that's a sustainable job for a family. I know I got 3 kids or a wife. They thinking about exactly, you know what I'm saying? And we don't take relationships as serious enough. I said this on the last episode. Fam wasn't here, but I said this on the last episode. And I said, and you can look this up, blackdemographics.com. 1 in 4 black women get married in their lifetime. I think it was 56% of those who do get married get divorced. So it's like we have a lot of women who never get married. They have kids. They're single parents, baby mamas, all that. And they're not, what I'm saying? We're not setting the foundations for a family. So to go back off what you said, if I got a family, I'm married, I have more to live for. I have more to strive for. I'm not just out here chasing, whatever dreams that come and go. I have some structure. I have things, what I'm saying, like that. So and that's something that we definitely got to do, man, on men and on women's side. Like, there's no reason why we should have so many single parent households that we do, and that really affects our kids like that. You know what I'm saying?
We ain't never had none, so we in due time In due time.
But it's not true. It's not true because you go back 20, 30, 40 years ago, our marriage rates was way higher.
But evolution takes longer than that. It takes like at least 100 for things to really change. You know what I'm saying? I feel like at least 100 years.
Oh, what you mean?
Like we just got out of discrimination like it's 50, 60 years ago.
What that got to do with marriages though? Or even in Jim Crow when niggas was getting lynched from there, our marriage rate was way higher.
Okay.
Sustainably, our marriage rates keep getting lower and lower and lower, bro. Our single parent households keep getting higher, higher, and higher.
I was gonna say, bouncing off that, we got families who grew up in that single parent household.
Yeah.
But the men in that household, you know what I'm saying, growing up, weren't always around because of the discrimination, because of the jails, because of the prison system and stuff like that, or just the lifestyles in general. So a lot of single mothers was forced single mothers.
This is what a lot of black women. That's a valid reason. That's a valid reason, but that's a lot of black women. A lot of us use that as another crutch. We talking about another crutch, bro. Like there's still black kids that are being born out of side marriages. We have the highest rate. So the dad was there, y'all just wasn't married. You know what I'm saying? Like the families is there. Y'all didn't have that foundation.
Yeah, for sure. We need some marriage counseling. I feel like we need more counseling as people. We should definitely need to go to therapy a little bit more.
Yeah.
We just dying off. We gonna die off. We like one of the. We not that underpopulated as far as the community, but
I mean we getting passed up. Our every other race is actually, the white and the black race are decreasing while every other race is increasing.
Yeah, and I don't know. It's just until.
That could be
we killing ourselves. I feel like we kill. Yep, that's what it is. It's definitely.
It's probably because of the niggas and the white girls having babies.
You know what I'm saying, and then that's why if you ever listen to Dr. Umar, he be on that.
Yeah,
he be on that.
No, I
and people think it's a game though. People think it's really a game. Like they really like having a whole bunch of kids, and it's like you can love who you want to, have kids what you want to, but understand what you're doing. You're breaking us even up as a whole, community of people, and that stuff's not even. It's not going to end well in the long run. Facts. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that for sure. Skill, you got some? What if you would say one thing that black people need to work on? What would you say? And we're gonna keep it going, like in the future. Just 3 today.
My biggest thing is just working together as a community, like
right.
As a black community, like doing for ourselves, for example, so that we don't have to rely on outsourcing.
Right.
We got plenty of people who's well versed in medical field, for example.
Mm-hmm.
We can create our own medical facilities, providing for our own black communities in case we need any medical things like that.
Yeah.
Plenty of people know how to farm. Plenty of people know how to agriculture. That way we growing our own fruits, growing our own vegetables, our own foods and stuff like that. Creating our own markets. Kind of like how other cultures.
And that bounce back to community and what we're talking about and family, bro. Because that's what it takes for real. You know what I'm saying?
That's one thing. Just
straight up, man. I was gonna ask Speed as I asked Kill too. Club Dixon, right? We in Club Dixon. When was the last time you went to the club?
A month ago, maybe.
A month ago. Kill, when was the last time you went to the club?
Last Friday.
Last Friday. Did you see more white people or black people in the club?
Predominantly white.
You in Scottsdale?
Yeah.
Next podcast. You was in Scottsdale, huh? Yeah, I was just thinking, bro, like, I don't know, man. I feel like it's a different type of parties because of the different lives we live. Different type of going out.
We just so under educated on a lot of other things that we should just be like, we should know better because one, like let's say like let's go to Westgate with it, right? Mm-hmm. We gotta figure out where we are in this world. Like We in Arizona, so it's a lot of more Mexicans out here than probably any,
they're the leading
any race. You know what I'm saying? But we almost fit right in with them. Like they look at us the same almost, brown and black. You know, they hate us a little bit more.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know about that.
They hate us a little bit more though. You know
I think it's like half and half, maybe.
No, they like Mexicans more because they just seem to work harder than us. They put up. Trust me, I worked on these jobs out here, and all the foremen are Mexicans. Mm-hmm. It's not no black people, and that's not saying that they don't work hard. It's just that black people, we got to start working a little bit harder.
A lot of them be illegal too, so they get paid less.
Oh yeah, they don't be telling people that either. Yeah. They be illegals, huh?
Straight up.
You know, so
I had to move on to the next segment. I had seen this tweet and said that black people could be setting their kids up for failure by their names. You think that's true?
Yep, that's why Kodak changed his name to Bill.
For real?
Yeah, his name is Bill.
I mean, people in entertainment do that all the time. Jamie Foxx, Whoopi Goldberg, people do that all the time. I think it's true.
Yeah. Just trust me, I got a weird name. People don't know what race I am. Spirio. What? You think I'm African? Or
you do have the most unique name ever.
Like, what the heck?
And even your nickname is niggas caught off guard. What is Speed? They think you Speed with a D.
Or Spree. And I love Sprees. That's one of my favorite candies. I ain't gonna say it.
You talk about the Spree candy.
It's fire. I love it.
Oh snap! Those used to be flame.
You know what I'm saying? So black people, man, y'all can name y'all kids what y'all want, but man, really when y'all make decisions, really think about the future.
Think about the future. That's what like Kill just said, bro. We move so selfishly when you know you have a kid. Is your kid gonna benefit you from being in a marriage or in a 2-parent household or single? That's obvious. It's gonna be better with a 2-parent household. Is your kid gonna have a better life if her name is Keisha or Bonquisha? I think that's pretty obvious.
It's pretty obvious.
I think it's gonna be pretty obvious, bro. You want her to get a nice corporate job, Keisha is the way to go.
And until the end of time, people gonna racial profile us. So
exactly.
You really got to set them up for.
You got to play the game
success.
A little bit. It shouldn't be like that, but that's the way it is, man.
That's how it is.
That's the way it is, man. I was talking to this one of these corporate people out here. He was kind of mentoring me. He was like, some places I ain't gonna be able to work because of my hair.
Yep.
He was like, I'm just telling you right now, like some places you can get in the door, you can kick through the door, but he was like, some places they not even gonna try to accept you because your hair.
And with a lot of things going on, I almost want to talk about the girls a little bit. Yeah. Because I usually see it more in the black community, but everybody a little bit doing it now is the nails. Them long nails. I'm talking, man, Freddy Krueger nails. Like that's like I had to tell. I literally dated a girl with long nails, and I told her like
which one?
Monty.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And it's just like, man, like when I know who you are, and I think you look ghetto. So how you think people that don't know you think like,
man,
y'all gotta really keep that in mind. Keep it low cut, keep it classy. You know what I'm saying?
The males be killing me, bro. Like, why are they so long? They ain't do no trims.
And that's kind of the reason why I keep my hair shorter. Because you know how there was an era where black boys would have their hair very nappy and then taper it. And cut it. And it's a style, but they look at us like they don't brush their hair, they don't take care of it like they selves. Because it be some of y'all hair be super nappy. Some of it look like it's a good nappy, but some of it be like woke up out of bed, line it up.
Yeah.
What? No, you got to look presentable, man. It's very important to look presentable.
I keep me some suits. You gotta be able to dress up, man. It's just all about the light because I just don't to your point. People don't really be thinking about that from birth. All those things we were just saying, like they don't really be thinking about that, like or think on their everyday life. Like, oh, if I get these long nails, but I got a job interview, what they gonna think? Or I got these butterfly eyelashes flapping in the wind.
Every time they blink, the wind is a breeze come by.
Those, but bro, I cannot. Like, it be too much, baby.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I even said I'm not gonna get no more tattoos because they already look at me like a thug already. I got tattoos all on my neck and stuff like that.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, let me not push it. You know what I'm saying? I told one of my
I told 76 tattoos. You passed pushed it, nigga.
But you see, I have my right hand. It's not tatted. I gotta keep it gotta keep it a little bit formal.
That's the corporate hand.
It's the corporate hand when I shake with my right one, for real. I'm for real. That's why I never tatted it. You know, and I told one of my other homies, my other because I remember going to the gym before and with my other tattoo colleagues, and they looking at us. You know, a lot of them got face tattoos and stuff like that. My homie, he black, he got face tattoos, and they thought we was in prison.
Yeah.
Automatically, like, dang, like you don't want people to think about you like that.
Yeah.
You know.
I feel that. No, that's crazy because I was at the gym too, and I seen the 3 group of swole white dudes. They had tattoos all on their neck. Fam he was bald, had his whole head tatted. I'm like, yeah, they did some time.
Yep. Instantly.
I'm like, man.
And you know, they might still be cool people, but you don't get that automatic judgment right away.
I was like, yeah, they did some time. They was swole too. I was like, yep, they've been on a yard. They've been on a couple yards.
You know, and as a tattoo artist, I tell people all the time, don't get face tattoos. And I'm a whole tattoo artist. I can get face tattoos. That's my profession. Yeah. But I'm not going to do it because you never know. There might be opportunities in life that might just come, or somebody see you like, oh, I want to do business with him. Or like, oh, never mind. He got face tattoos.
Nigga, I remember we was at the old apartment and you tattooed a girl's boyfriend on her cheek. And she had her ex-boyfriend on her hairline, forehead right here or something like that. I don't know if you remember that, but I just remember that. And Shorty it was like the dude cousin or something. I'm like, Lord Jesus. Do you remember that?
I did so many tattoos on faces. It
was this white girl. She was, kind of, what I'm saying, a little heavy set. I just remember she was like, she was like getting the boyfriend name tatted on her face, and I'm like, it was another dude name on the right here.
I remember that.
And I'm like, dang, she got 2 names, and she was like, and they cousins.
I got your attention. I'm like, gee.
Yeah, you did, yeah.
So.
And she was like, yeah, and they cousins. I said, oh my God.
Yep, I remember that. Yep.
I'm like, gee. Man, it's just out here, bro.
And you gotta understand, everybody does a lot of these things. But we don't need that heat coming down on us as black people. It's already rough enough.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Straight like that.
So let's try to do things that are going to put us in better positions.
Straight like that.
You know, and then you got to do good because you got to teach your kids the right thing too. Mm-hmm. Your kids are watching what you do. You going to have face tattoos, then they going to grow up and have face tattoos, and
yeah,
you got to lead by example, man. It's too important.
Facts. How you feel about you watched the game last night? How you feel about the Warriors, Steph Curry? I want a lot of money, but I ain't happy about it.
I knew once they made it that far, they was not gonna play.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all should have never let them get that far. Once y'all got it, it was a wrap, and they were a pretty healthy team. Oh yeah, it was a wrap. And so give somebody else a chance.
Right.
Dang.
That's what my mom said.
They're gonna be like the Bulls.
She wanted the Celtics to win because it was a new. Yeah, she wanted the new team to win and stuff like that. I just feel that. Akil don't watch basketball, guys. He watch Marvel movies. Actually, me, Speed, and Akil, we go to every Marvel movie that come out.
Yeah,
we've been to the last we didn't go see Doctor Strange.
We didn't see
Doctor Strange. I was out of town. I was back home.
We didn't go see Morbius together.
Oh, we didn't. They said it was trash though.
We got Thor locked in.
Thor locked in. July 7th, right?
Okay.
Shout out to Thor. This episode is brought to you by Crown Apple. Go get that. I'm just manifesting some sponsors.
Yeah. And water. No, but gotta have our water. Gotta have our water. Holy water. Yeah.
I keep drinking out of this like it's something in here. I'm thirsty. Oh man, we got a studio session after this. What we finna get on? How's Kill dropped the track not that long ago. How's that going?
Numbers actually been going up surprisingly. Away From You, new track, all platforms under Plex. Y'all wanna check that out?
Plex.
We'll drop them. You ain't gotta. You don't gotta. You ain't gotta do all that. We'll put it in. You ain't gotta do all that.
Trying to get as much promo as I can right now.
You gotta change your last name to Dixon, though. Yeah.
Dixon?
Everybody that come here, last name is Dixon.
Your last name is Dixon now.
Yeah, while you in the club.
Kill Dixon, no relation.
Yeah,
no relation. That reminds me of Boondocks. Uncle Ruckus.
No relation.
No relation. Funny as it, man.
Yeah. But we got one more thing, you know.
Dockets. What we talking about?
He's quitting when things get tough, man.
Oh, I think I put that in there. I had seen, and this is just for me personally. Like, I've just been noticing and watching a lot of, like life coaches and stuff. The difference between unsuccessful people and successful people is just they didn't quit. It's consistency, man. There's a lot of talented people out there. There's a lot of people that could make it, that have the will. Anybody can make it, honestly. You know what I'm saying? If you just have the drive and the consistency to keep going, you could do it. And I really need to preach that to myself, and stop having these walls of anxiety and fear and disappointment if I'm not where I feel like I should be, and just keep going through those things, man. That's just kind of my piece. I think I put that in there, but yeah, man, a lot of people, that really what separates the people who make it and don't make it. You know what I'm saying? The people who in the league, who ain't in the league. Some people, man, I'm working 2 jobs. I can't go to the gym, or you know what I'm saying? Like, I got these bills. I can't hit the studio, pay for this time. Like, and those be good excuses. Them is good excuses, bro. But when the time got tough, the people who made it, they didn't fold.
They didn't fold.
They did not fold. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I work hard. That's why I just keep working hard, man. Because I'm seeing a lot of my hard work pay off.
Yeah.
You got to stop procrastinating. Eat healthy.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's one of the biggest things to help me from not procrastinating, quitting. When you eat healthy, it helps your mental. And not only helps your mental, it helps your body. So you can keep going. You know what I'm saying? Even when we play sports, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
When the game is over, I mean, like when the game is, getting closer, even when it's, like say like last night,
mm-hmm.
I could tell they start quitting. Once they got to a certain lead,
mm-hmm.
they start giving up.
Yeah.
And it's like, man, y'all know what y'all could have did. Play a little bit harder defense, score a little bit more buckets, and you don't know how close that game would have been.
Mm-hmm.
So, and they was quitting on themselves before the game was even over. Once they got like halfway through the fourth quarter, it was like they ain't even.
It's over.
And the league wasn't even that big.
I turned the game off. I turned the game off after the third.
The league wasn't that even that big. Like, come on.
It's over. You can see that will. That will is gone, man. And that's a lot of people out here. Their will is just gone. They don't got no will. You got no willpower to do nothing. Preaching to the choir. Club Dixon, man. We bringing you that real talk. You got to be grown to get in the club. No IDs. I don't care how old you is. You just got to be grown.
Yeah. Everybody
we
think
don't
they
want
grown.
no IDs in here, man.
Everybody think they're grown, but we're gonna see through your actions.
You feel me?
Conversation.
We need one thing I want to start doing is starting. When we start to get guests, is try to get some people. We might go live or something. Go live, get questions in. Start to get people interviewed in here because we really want to be interactive with the people.
Yeah, I'm gonna set up some stuff, for Facebook, and I'm gonna have some stuff for YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Because we can have like a camera that's holding it right there and stuff like that. And
just a start, man.
Because we want to bring the people that's watching into it too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be coming though. So we gonna wrap this one up, man. We done had a long day. More stuff coming. It's your boy Lottie, Club Dixon.
Spit.
And we got the new member of Club Dixon, the Kill Dixon. Tell him what it is, bro. Oh man, forget it. We out here, man. Let's get it.